What's up YouTube, this is Shuttleboy and I'm back with yet another video. Today's video, you guys always ask this about me and it's time to make a video on this. My top 5 favorite Tyler songs. So let's get right into it, guys. Alright, so we're going to be doing my top 5, but first we're going to be starting this with an honorable mention. And my honorable mention, I wouldn't say it's like my favorite or anything, but it's a song that I really like, and that is Okauga, California. That song from the Cherry Bomb era, I really like it. It's one of those songs though that it doesn't warrant being on the top 5 because I just don't think it's really on the level as the other ones. But I will say, when I'm in the mood for this song, it is a song that nothing else compares to. It's a song that I really like it in the background when I'm doing something. It's very peaceful. It's just the melody of it is very nice, very relaxing, and it just kind of has its own ambiance that like puts you in a setting, which I really enjoy about it. It's like puts you in this different world, and I really like that world. I wanted to make sure that I added that song in because it's just so unique and I don't think it has enough love. But also another reason being is, unfortunately, my top 5 is all pretty much older songs. Now, I do want to preface this by saying that I do like the newer Tyler songs. Actually, a lot of these songs are going to be some pretty much bar-spitting songs, but I do really like when he does songs like Find Your Wings, like Earthquake, Gone Gone, Thank You, 911. I really like those songs a lot. That's something that I always really liked Tyler for, was just that he does songs like that as well. He's not just a one-dimensional rapper. That if he wasn't doing stuff like that, I probably wouldn't like him as much as I do now. Number 5 is going to be from the album Wolf, and that is going to be Rusty. Now, Rusty is a song that has Damo on it, and it also has Earl Sweatshirt on it. I'm not the most massive Damo or Earl Sweatshirt fan, but I do think that Damo is very underrated. I think earlier cuts from Damo, all the different verses and things that he put on Odd Future tapes and various Odd Future albums, I think have been some of the best things he's ever released. Unfortunately, that didn't really carry into the future of Damo's career, but I think that this is easily top 2 for Damo as far as verses, in my opinion. I really like the song Bitches on the OF tape volume 2, so that's the one that kind of rivals it for me. Also, I mean, he has so many other ones with Tyler. I do have to say that Rusty is one of my favorites because straight from the get-go, Damo is just killing it with his bars. Damo is one of those people that just has so many crazy bars from the get-go of most songs. One of the best rapped verses from Tyler in this song. Fortunately, I never have seen it live, but this is one of those songs that I would love to see live, and it would definitely be one of the songs that I would request if I ever had a chance. The only thing that puts this back for me on this song is, actually, believe it or not, I don't really feel the Earl verse on this too much. It just kind of doesn't have the same aggressiveness as Damo and Tyler do on this. A lot of these songs are songs full of rap bars, like I said, and number 4 is going to be Damo 23. This one has a little bit more of a personal significance for me. This is the first song I really heard of Tyler's at all, and when I heard this song, I was just so blown away with how cool it was to me. It was just so unique and just so aggressive, and I really loved that about it, how aggressive it was compared to any other music I've ever heard. He wasn't talking about crazy like gangster stuff, but he still made it feel way more aggressive, so much more hardcore than anything else I've ever heard, where I was like, wow, when I heard it. It was very shocking to listen to. Listening to that, I ended up looking up on the internet. I've said this in a previous video. I looked up a video of him performing it live. It was so insane to me. It was like a black and white video. It was so cool to me. You can look it up. It's really cool. And when I saw that, I knew for sure that without a doubt I have to see him live. I ended up seeing him live twice, and it was awesome it was a full circle moment when I ended up hearing him play that song both times at both of the concerts I was at. And yeah, it was just so cool to hear that song, and that'll be one of those songs that I'll forever love out of his discography and be one of my favorite songs ever from him, because that's what really got me into Tyler. Going into these top 3, they are pretty interchangeable as far as which one's my favorite song. I always switch between these top 3, but without a doubt, these are all songs that are super underrated, never get enough credit, and are never performed by Tyler, and it would be my dream to get him to perform one of these songs at least live for me. Yeah, I can't get enough I can't praise these songs enough. The first one we're going to be talking about, coming in at number 3, is going to be Odd Toddlers with Casey Veggies. I'm a huge Casey Veggies fan, actually, and I believe this song has only been performed one time live, unfortunately. I believe there's a video on YouTube of it if you want to look it up, and it's a very low quality video. It's not anything to write home about, but it's just one of those songs that even if you can't get it with Casey Veggies, I would love to hear this and then have Tyler do the Veggies part as well, because you can't skip on the Veggies part. The 5-star hotel must live on, the perforated Gucci belt, the I'm my own idol, selling your soul to the devil for 30% off, Stussy G-Shock with the custom pair of 3D glasses. And let's not even forget about the beat behind Odd Toddlers. If it wasn't for the beat, I probably wouldn't like it as much as I do, but it is a reference beat from MF Doom. I really like it a lot. I like it so much that I went back deep in the depths of music to find the original reference, the original sample of this song, just because I like the instrumental so much, and I listened to that on its own a ton. Love this song so much. It's so underrated, and if you haven't heard it and you're a Tyler fan, you need to go listen to it. Now, speaking of underrated songs, another one that is just completely off the radar for most people that I just love so much, and that is Steak Sauce. I just love Steak Sauce so much. Talk about a song that is just constant bars throughout, no breaks whatsoever. This is the song for that. The Obama line, Justin Bieber, just a crazy song. That another one that I believe there's only one time he performed this song again, and he didn't even perform it with the instrumental in the background. And I actually had a full circle moment again with this song, where I went to see him perform at the House of Blues in Cleveland for the Flower Boy tour, and when he performed there, people were trying to get him to perform Ziploc. And just like what happened when somebody tried to get him to perform Steak Sauce, both times what ended up happening is they did not have the instrumental. They said they didn't carry that with them, the instrumental for that, to play behind the background. So for both of these songs, what ended up happening is he ended up just spinning the bars without the music at all, and it was awesome. It was, like I said, a full circle moment, something that I always watched growing up. Seeing him perform Steak Sauce without that, and then seeing him doing it for Ziploc, was really cool. Rather it had been Steak Sauce, but it was still really cool nonetheless. And last but not least, my favorite Tyler song at the moment, because like I said, the top 3 are so interchangeable. Another very underrated song in my opinion is 7. Now this is also from the Bastard mixtape. Unfortunately, all of those last songs are all from such an early time period of Tyler, but I just really grew up loving that time period. I love all the eras of Tyler, but this is what I grew up with, and it has to be my favorite song, 7. I just listened to it a ton. I love the Colt 45 reference. That was awesome. The Kid Cudi reference. Just the whole theme of the song, talking about at the beginning what he would tell his father if he could. That was just hilarious the whole time. And this is another one that I don't know if he's ever performed this live. I've seen no videos on it, I believe. But I do know that there's a video of him like performing it just in like the basement with some instruments, and I definitely recommend watching this again because it is very cool. Can't say enough about it, but I don't want to speak on it too much because I think the better way of hearing this is just listening to it for yourself. You'll just notice immediately from the get-go that this is just constant bars, instrumental in the background, just crazy, and it's just one of the defining songs, I believe, for the Bastard mixtape as a whole. Guys, let me know down below, what are your top 5 favorite Tyler songs, or top 3? Just let me know down below your favorite Tyler songs. I'd really like to hear if they're newer ones or older ones. Personally for me, they're all pretty much older ones. I love the newer Tyler, but these are the ones that just mean so much to me, and these are the go-to songs that I always listen to, whether I'm in the mood to listen to Tyler or not. And hopefully one day I can get him to perform Odd Toddlers or 7 or Steak Sauce. Preferably, I guess if I had to pick one of those, I'd want him to do Odd Toddlers, but yeah, that's a dream of mine that hopefully will ring true in the future. This is gonna conclude the video, guys. Please hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe if you haven't already for more golf weighing, more sneakers, more clothing, more Shuttleboy. And this is Shuttleboy, guys, and I'm out, guys. Peace. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Is this your first Shuttleboy video? Have you been here before? If not, I really recommend you subscribing. If you really like all this golf wang stuff, this is what this channel is about. If you like these sneakers, you definitely should see some more. We go over a ton of golf wang here, whether it be the latest pickups or golf wang grails. Definitely come here to subscribe and watch more Shuttleboy, because everything here has to do with golf wang, sneakers, clothing, and more Shuttleboy.